Good morning. Today I thought I would come out into my cabin, which I don't come out to very often anymore, but I love it from the outside, and just share with you a little bit of backstory of me and gardening. So I grew up in farm country, grew up on a farm. Gardening is just a part of life. It just is. So I get married. My husband, father of my children, husband, he was the gardener. Just a natural at it and loved it. And we always had a garden. It was good. He dies long ago. Old story. And I tried to continue. I put in a lot of trees, Carolinian forest, because I wanted to rebalance the earth in my little way and bringing back the trees that used to grow here until we cut them all down. So I have several Carolinian forest trees in my yard. I had like 3 trees when we bought this property, and now I have like 123 trees on this property. It's only an acre, so lots of trees. So I had Carolinian trees and fruit trees and nut trees, because you're wanting to grow food, and there will always be food. As for the garden, the vegetable garden, not so much. Tending, I'm kind of lazy, so tending the garden didn't really happen. And so never a success. So fast forward to 2021, last year, and we're having a garden. We put up cold frames. I was having a garden. I was gonna do it. Memories. Voles, rabbits, chipmunks, squirrels, they ate everything. They ate my tomato plants 3 times. They dug up my onions 3 times. The voles went underground, just like in the cartoons, took my radishes and my lettuce and roots, and they said, boop, boop, they were gone. There was just nothing. It just devastated. So that brings us to 2022. And I was going to win the battle, darn it. I was going to come out ahead. And I bought my first little greenhouse because I thought, that's contained. I can keep the critters out. I should have success. Well, I started growing things, and I was having success. Their tomato plants look so good. The bean plants, so good. I go, what? This is a win. Buy a second greenhouse. And then the neighbor provided us with some straw to keep the moisture in and weeds down. And I had extra, so I put that in the garden. Oh my goodness, game changer, because the weeds are so manageable that way. Second greenhouse, I made self-watering buckets. Is what I've always wanted to do, because lazy gardener here, you don't have to worry about watering so much. That's a good thing. I have 2 greenhouses that are full of vegetables growing. Just amazing. I ate my first cucumber yesterday. We've had kale, some onions that we've harvested, and some radishes. So it is good. It is so good. We've come to phase 4 of my garden growth. Now I want to get fancy, and I want to do the trellises outside, so that, because I'm good, do self-watering containers. That raises up, should keep the critters off it. Build a trellis. So that's where I'm at right now, building a trellis. We'll be setting it up today. I've ordered some new seeds because I'm going to plant a fall garden, hopefully with stuff that will be able to be harvested before our first frost. Anyway, I am now officially a gardener, and not so lazy. Still old, but feeling younger. Life is good. 64. So I just wanted to add that part of this journey of me being a gardener is that I have been following Roots and Refuge in YouTube, and just really inspires me to want to have a garden, to try to have a garden, and to do the work to have a garden. So lazy old gardener who's really not into watering and weeding and all of that stuff to keep maintaining it over the summer, watching those videos inspires me to get out here every day and want to check on my plants and to do the work to have success. So thanks to Jess and Roots and Refuge.